Problem 33. Determine whether or not the function x cubed plus x minus 3 has a 0 on the interval from 0 to 1. The first thing to do on a problem like this is evaluate the function at both endpoints. So let's call this function g of x. We want to evaluate g of 0 and g of 1. Those are the endpoints of our interval. So we plug 0 in for all the x's and we get negative 3. We plug x equals 1 and we get negative 1. These values are both below 0, so there's no guarantee by the intermediate value theorem that we have a 0. If we draw a sketch of what this graph might look like, at x equals 0, our y value is negative 3. At x equals 1, our y value is negative 1. But we don't know whether the function heads on up above and dips back down, or whether the function stays completely below the axis. We don't know which of these two scenarios we're in. So let's take the derivative. Let's look at g prime of x. Our derivative would then be 3x squared plus 1. And no matter what value you plug in for x, this quantity is always positive. And if we add 1, again, it's always positive. That tells us that the function is always increasing. Since the function is always increasing, I see it can't jump above the axis and then dip down below. It must strictly increase all throughout. So that means that the maximum on this interval occurs at the right-hand endpoint. So this is the maximum value of the function. And since negative 1 is the maximum, I know that the function never attains a value of 0. So that means this function has no roots on the interval 0 to 1.